Alright guys, we're live into the match. So again, the grand finals of the FACEIT Oceania launch tournament. Yes! We like to launch stuff. Launching things is cool. And now we're launching into the pistol rounds as well. And we do have LCP's Athletico with 4 men on the A side. They're going for a bit of a gamble with this stack, but it might just pay off. We do have the movement from immunity into that A side. SnypeR getting caught with a few bullets there. Somehow escapes with his life, but look, they want that beat that wraparound for the B-split. And so far so good actually. So they've actually managed to completely circumvent Athletico, who kind of buried themselves into the deepest recesses of the A site to just have a really strong defense there. But really nice to circumvent it by running all the way around the perimeter. We have James opening up onto PeteyG. Not really finding anything there. And DevK and Chris coming in from the side. Athletico in a spot of bother here. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that, as DANZ has been working onto them as well. DevK going to come in. He's been massive on the previous opponent matches. Oh, just swats emag with his USP. And Rickeh ready with behind the smoke. He's scanning through, putting that pressure on. DevK still in an awkward position. Doesn't have a kid at all. There it is, does take down an extra player. DANZ goes down, throws out the only nade that he had, tries to get the last kill, he won't get it, and it's going to be a round for immunity. However, DANZ did, DevK did make quite a few frags, and FACEIT got also a frag as well, so at least they're going to be able to buy it if they want to. And it looks like they are going to go for a full investment here, the scout onto DevK, the scout onto FACEIT. That's what I like to see, double scout for life. Yeah, it's just so fun, and it's so effective. It can be really good, especially if you're as good as SnypeR with that scout. So, FACEIT looking for these tags here, and once you've identified that they are scouting against you, you have to be really careful not to get picked off, because if you're playing the picky game or playing it slow, and they start getting tags in, because of the mobility of the scout, they can freely get some easy tags. Then you start to have problems. You start to get a little bit low. The eventual push that you make could actually just go very, very badly, because everybody is so low because of the tags. So you want to try to, like, a lot of the times you want to try to hit a place together. Just remove the scouts from the equation. Don't let them pick you. But look at this, James getting in here. Oh, has with a vicious shot there on Rickeh. James makes his way in for a trade, but look at the dodging. Those moves from a Has there. Chris under the assault here. Over by the pit. And he has got some support from the side here. Has sorry, PeteyG rather. Trying to defend him. DevK there. SnypeR with the bomb plant. So a lot of damage done there. And PeteyG with that Galil might be able to get some more as well. Although the Galil is hard to use at this range. PeteyG might just be able to find ahead in time. They do have head armor, but they're pretty low on health, so he would be able to get the frag if he did, but he's going to opt to actually save the Galil. And also, I do believe he's got a 5-7 there as well, so that's kind of smart. He's got a lot of value there, and if he does toss the 5-7 to a teammate at the start of the next round, then that's also pretty damn valuable. And of course, let's not forget the decoy. All $50 of the decoy. Just admiring his Cerberus Galil. It is a nice skin, actually. I kind of like it. So 2-0 immunity, looking pretty good so far. We do have the 5-7 indeed tossed over to a teammate, as PeteyG can just be content with that Galil and the armor that he saved. Immunity, how are they going to run this round? Previously, they just basically walked. They split up 3 and 2, just walk into some picks. But we do have an aggressive play here coming in from Athletico. And PeteyG is ready for the pop flash over by Sandbags. We've got DevK kind of being baited for this. There it is. Pop flash, going to go in for the spray. Does manage to take down one player who was very low, thanks to DevK. And 3-peek, and he gets the headshot immediately on Rickeh. Doesn't lose any health. That's 2 frags, that's weapons, but there's no teammates to pick them up. The rest have rotated towards the A site. This is really smart play here from Athletico. Has explodes DANZ head with that 5-7. And emag and SnypeR trying to make their way in. Wow! Wow, he was running. He was just running and just tapped 2 bullets. And wow! FACEIT down there in the corner. madness right now, and it's a one-on-one with the bomb down. Emag comes in, and he gets the kill. Wow, that was an ace. That was an ace. I don't even know what that was running. Oh my goodness. I need to see that again. I need to see that again. That was absolute madness. That was Athletico's round. They played that so smart. They played it so well. But I don't know. Well, we do have the full buy at least coming in for Athletico, so they don't have to feel too down in the dumps about that one. Having done a lot of damage, they can definitely at least take solace in that. You know, we can see that if they are to win this one, it's Eco City, population, immunity. DevK though, there on the quad side, going to be mourning the loss of his teammates all on A as they just all fall immediately. That is almost like 3 simultaneous picks, almost. Not quite, but close enough. Running for that plant here. So it's like Eco City is going to be populated by Athletico instead of immunity. Immunity looking very solid here. There's no way to break this, and PeteyG has going to respect that. But James is not going to respect them. He's going to charge them down. Doesn't want them to keep hold of those weapons, which is smart. They can actually attack a couple players here for sure to try to eliminate these weapons. There goes one. And he absolutely knows that Haz has got to be around here. There it is. Sees the peek. The flash going in. Still able to pick up a kill before he does go down. So that is something, but it's not really enough. Very nice. Hunting him down. Immunity and Athletico. So far, they have been battling it across 2 maps. And Athletico finding themselves very, very strong on cash. Their T side very good. In a past match today against Aftershock, their T side in Inferno was very good. So far, it's living up to their performance against Aftershock. I believe they got like 7 or 8 rounds. More than that. I can't remember exactly, but it was really nice. Either way, I think it may have been 10 rounds. Either way, we're going to see Rickeh, who has been very consistently being able to find picks so far. His teammates push up, getting that covering in. And the crossbar coming in there. Good boost from PeteyG. Does actually give them a couple kills and the weapons. FACEIT going to pick up the AWP of Rickeh. Bit of an awkward round now, considering that emag has only 6 health and there's still 3 CTs alive, which is actually really, really bad because as soon as they win the round, they can go and pick up the guns. And that's a huge amount of value to just suddenly be in their hands, considering their position economically. That's going to really just change things dramatically. I mean, emag is not going to win this round, but oh, it's rough. It's a really, really rough round for immunity. Just going to go for the save there. And you can see that Athletico, they could have immediately run for the weapons, but they wanted to play cautiously. They didn't want to get caught off or baited by those weapons. But now they've worked out that emag is definitely going to be saving his M4, his armor, his Molotov, his smoke, his flash, and his P250. So we've got a lot of value there. In fact, a lot of value indeed. So Athletico are able to bring things back now. Immunity with a nice start, but Athletico now with the AWP on FACEIT down. How are they going to play with this? He's going to go aggressive here. Well, he might as well. They don't have much in the way of a buy. Let's get the first shot, first kill, first blood. FACEIT are going to fall back now. Spotted a lot of traffic up middle, and they are going to try to use these ranges as much as they can to deny those pistols. emag trying to lead the front with the pick, the opening pick potentially, as the AWPer is going to find nothing but smoke if he's the peek from arch side. But as we know, they've fallen all the way back here. PeteyG ready with the grenades. Just creeping up slowly now. Rickeh on the flank with the bomb actually. And I doubt they're going to go for a fake here, but it's not to go down immediately already. Looking to get through with the M4. Does find Fake Dan. This is brave, but he will find the kill. Rickeh is actually, they are actually trying to sell a fake hit. Rickeh with the bomb, if this can actually work. That's a really, really big deal. Flavor Town, the Tigress CZ there. And DevK up on the coils, ready to battle against Rickeh. Does take him down, that's the bomb as well. They know now. They know exactly what's going on. Emag though going to split off from his teammate DANZ and go through to the library to try to catch off Chris. Chris is going to take down Emag though, and DANZ is alone against 3 players. He's got a decent position. It does take down the first one. What a snap onto PeteyG. Bomb is there, but there's no time. DANZ with a very nice second frag, but a frustrating result. There's no time to finish it off, and very good play here from Athletico. Good delays, and very smart not to obviously rotate everybody out of the B site. Community doing a lot in that round, but very little, to be honest. Only with the M4, but they managed to make it a very close round. We're going to see the push coming up into apartments with the AKs, and this is going to be very interesting right now. They do have Chris, who is in the pit. He's smoked, actually, and DANZ is going to find some damage. 28 health down for him, but Nade not able to finish him. He is so low. Rickeh does manage to finally get him, and here's Petey over by the corner. Going to be able to take the frag on SnypeR. Had no idea. Rickeh coming in, does take down Petey, gets the trade. Take down in the site, close range with the AWP. Up close and personal. DevK is inside as well, and it looks like Athletico are setting up well to actually retake this, but there is still emag there. There goes the pop flash. Here comes the peek. Does find the first frag. Has goes down. Still, and DevK going to be at the receiving end of that AK-47, and that is another round for immunity. They are blasting through the defense of Athletico. Athletico, it's shaping up right now to be a situation where they are going to have to show a really sick T side, because immunity, that's what they are bringing right now. Obviously their money's not great, but they're winning the rounds, and the money's even worse for Athletico. We've got Deagles, we've got 5.7s, we've got PD50s. It's not the reality they want to be in right now. I always love those boosts. Those are awesome. They're actually going to give up on this now, but it's nice to see them try at least. So just getting picked off right now, and it's a clean round. Only DANZ who has taken any real damage, and see if they can do something here. They want to try to get kills, obviously. Don't really want to bother saving. That's a weapon down, which is pretty nice. PeteyG should be the one to pick that one up. Is he going to be? Nope, he's just got his deal. His Kevlar, he's happy, he's content. He's going to find emag over by Suicide by Kamikaze. Crawl space. Vietnam. I've heard it called many things. Many things in the many years of CS. So now comes the hunt. They smell blood. Blood in the water here. Fake Dan over by Boiler. Can he survive? It's almost like a little mini game right now. And looks like he might just survive. No! Oh, he goes down finally. Oh, so sad. So sad. 6-2 the score. Immunity looking fantastic. And that round is definitely going to make them very happy, as they were really low on money. They didn't really want to lose anybody there. They lost like one guy. So pistols again for Athletico. They just don't want to buy yet. And PeteyG going to pop flash himself in, but it's 4 players up here crashing through apartments. This is really nice. Taking those frags. And occupy the pits. And the SnypeR just you know, checking out B, why not? They're already come in though. And PT is going to find himself. And there is another frag for the Galil. Immunity 7-2 now. Is it ever going to stop? Well, now would really be the time. Now would really be the time. I hope Athletico can hear me. They need to bring this back now. It's getting out of hand. Up on FACEIT. We've not seen Athletico with a lot of money to play with on a lot of these rounds. This is kind of what I was talking about before as well. Sometimes that just happens. You just lose the wrong series of rounds. Oof, that's a lot of burn damage there. But yeah, sometimes you just lose the wrong rounds and it just cripples you economically so badly. But PeteyG and FACEIT are in good positions. PeteyG wants to get that spot in. If he could get flashed over, that'd be pretty darn nice. So we could go for just a bit of a peek. In fact, he's not close enough for that, but never mind. Smoke's coming in to bait out the smoke. PeteyG, they also want to find out how many players are here. Wow, James gets the kill somehow. 9 health, he's going to escape through their wraparound CD spawn. Catching has over at Speedway. DevK going to have to do something insane right now. There is only 1 frag to be found from him. They need more. They need a bigger result. Chris does take down 1. It's a 2-on-2. FACEIT. It's still up on him. He misses the shot. And that's the round for Immunity. Immunity's just springing themselves to supremacy. 8-2. Will it end? Will the reign of terror end? I just don't know at this point. We do have another pistol buy for Athletico. Again, the money just too terrible. They run through the smoke, maybe get a peek on balcony here. But look at this, they're ready for it. They got a guy from T-Apps ready to shoot through the window. Prevent that. PeteyG with some good P50 action. Gonna maybe win a weapon unless it gets reclaimed. Oh, the M20, sorry, the M249. Ah, no, you didn't. That gun is just, you can actually tap with it. Like, you can actually tap with it. Its rate of fire is obviously terrible, but it's really expensive and kind of terrible generally. But he's gonna pick up a kill before he gets shut down. He gets sat down by the deagle of DevK. Emag there with the M4 and the boiler going to be able to pick up 1 as well. And PT, another 1 deeg. DevK on a roll, but 1 deeks will only get you so far. But that said, the bomb is kind of far away at the moment. FACEIT's going to see the bomb and kind of be just scratching his head right now, just like, where are the T's? There is the bomb, but no T's. Here we go. We got DevK. Looking for there's more 1 deeks here, but he's not gonna come up with anything. Immunity, unstoppable. Athletico, not looking good at all. This is turning out to be potentially the most one-sided map of today, and that's quite interesting. Although that said, we did have awesome maps today. Let's just soar through the air with the smoke. I think you got to go off the smoke before it lands, otherwise you just get stuck in the smoke. There it is, FACEIT opening up onto Rickeh, who perhaps feeling a lot of confidence right now, perhaps to the point of complacency, something that FACEIT is more than happy to take advantage of. SnypeR, trying to snipe with the M249. Magma stat track, yeah. Should check this one out. There we go, first orange. No! Oh no, we're good. I thought we were stuck on the Molotov there, but we're not, we're fine. We are fine. Okay, so no Molotov cam for us. We do have the slow push up middle though, and emag is going to be looking for this pick though. Chris is behind the blue truck. What a lovely position. That peek was very nice. He didn't get the frag though, so that's unfortunate for him. But FACEIT's ready with that AWP. Catches a pixel of emag. No entry. Sign put down by FACEIT. And now they need so much with so little. Just walking through the smoke. SnypeR looking for the shot here onto Chris. He's been pretty on point. Maybe a pixel could be visible, but not just yet. Going to reposition for the flash. In goes the incendiary, the Molotov. SnypeR's going to pick off Chris as he repositions. DevK in with the trade. All on DANZ now. Let's try to save this round against 4 players. 10 seconds. It's not going to happen. Athletico. They take another one. 3 rounds. Finally, they are starting to pull these rounds out of the bag, but too little, too late is the question. is it really too little too late? I mean, if they can pull out the 6-9, then you can maybe see something happening. I'm trying to find some hope, guys. I'm trying to find some hope that they can make more of a game of this and test immunity. We already saw how good that CT side was. And DANZ, he doesn't care at all. He's going to run straight up with the Galil. James as well, just diving through the balcony there. So spraying that AK. Large and in charge. We do have Rickeh there as well with that AWP. Going to miss the flash, but it won't really matter. They have to smoke down for library, and that bomb is more than free to be planted. There's the HE going in now. And so we have getting tagged down to 11 behind the smoke. Oh! The Skeeton tap. Beautiful. Does manage to take down one of those CTs, and it's just rubbing salt in the wound at this point because the retake wasn't happening anyway. But that is one way to tell them that they should get out of here. James actually getting caught up by Haz just by the APC. Just I gotta say, you don't really ever expect somebody being there, but that's pretty nice. Does it still make those radio sounds? Because I remember when it used to make radio sounds. It was in 1.6, I think, at least. Maybe in Source as well. Does it still make radio sounds when you stand next to the APC? Like, you hear like some police radio or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But, here we go. Smoke cam. Okay. I'm making sure to come off of it before it touches the ground. I'm pretty sure that's what causes the bug. Immunity about to close out this half with a very strong scoreline. We do have the buy-in for Athletico. They do have a pretty scrappy buy. We've got a mag on PT, who is trying to get close over on B, but he can't really do it. Gonna have to just go back to the site, being pushed out, being flushed out, if you will, by the immunity side. SnypeR looking for something. They're just peeking into the site, getting very, very brave. And he actually saw one player. That's the peek from First Oranges. There's some good connections with the Mag 7. SnypeR will actually go down, but the trade is still pretty decent here for Athletico. They just have to keep James down. I think he's the one peeking them right now. Yeah, it's James both by Paul. Has with the denial. And DevK ready to kind of crossfire with Haz, but the bomb is over towards Chris. He's going to have to make sure that he does get the kill here onto emag. He's trying to push balcony. Otherwise, that's an open sight. Rickeh gets the kill onto DevK. Chris going to find the back of emag, but he cannot find the kill. Here's the step behind him. There is the peek, and Rickeh is going to go down. Chris for number 2. emag going to find the kill onto Chris now with the bomb there to be planted. Just going to go for it right now. In the side, he has to try to get a good position now. He has no idea where Haz is or how much time he has to reposition. So he's staying on the site because of that. Haz coming in from apartments. emag with a good position. Going to spot him, but he can't get the frag. Haz saves the round. Athletico. They need to find more. They need to find more here. Just one more. Just one more. Can they get one more? SnypeR with a scout because he's SnypeR and he buys scouts no matter what. Orp on Rickeh. emag, DANZ, and James with standard buys here, but scout is really, I mean, if the Orp is hard to use, the scout is going to be harder on the T side. We're going to have a fake down picking him off immediately as well on the challenge here. And, ooh, bit of team damage there, but it's not for nothing. emag going to find the kill onto fake down. Chris in the corner. Could just stop the round dead if he's able to just kill their push up middle. That is going to be massive right now. There it is, spray down. 2 frags by Chris. And that's it. There's one in apartments. DANZ needs to do something now. He needs to get a kill here. And he is actually going to get out. They've been distracted from this position. They don't expect him to be there. I don't think they hear him either. This could be huge here. Rickeh just has to survive. They're rotating to his position. Rickeh might just find himself some contact. There it is. Hits the shot. This is a crazy round right now. DANZ spots the bomb. And I think he was spotted by DevK. He's got a position for the bomb. DANZ in a very very tough position. DevK just waiting there. He's got Chris who can give him the info that will tell him when to peek. It's all about Chris and finding the info right now. DevK's waiting. Oh, DevK gets an angle. He's going to spray and distract. There's a beautiful peek from Chris in the meanwhile, and that gets DANZ dead. And now we have Rickeh coming in with the AWP in no time. This is it. Round is over for Immunity here. Athletico have done it. They've got their 5th round. And that's something at least. That's something. But Immunity are positioned to just win this round off the back of the pistol if things don't go Athletico's way. So it's a very scary situation for them. But so far a good showing from them in this launch tournament for the Oceanic region. So 10-5. Immunity, I didn't expect them to have such a strong T-half, but again, just Athletico never got the ball rolling. They never got momentum economically. It never happened. And this sometimes happens. It just sometimes can happen that way. And if you can't play with enough nades, if you can't play with your incendiaries, if you can't play with the orbs in the spots that you want, if you feel like when you can buy that you have to take risks to get the round back, then that's an awkward position that sucks to play from, and it's hard to dig yourself out of a hole sometimes. And I think Athletico had that. We're in that position. We'll have to see now if Immunity can have as strong a CT half as they did in the previous match that they played on Inferno against the Originals. But Athletico, we know that they have a good T side. There is hope for them. There is certainly hope for them. Will the T side be good enough against Immunity though? And their setups. So Rickeh there with the peek down on the Banana. Not going to spot anything. In fact, doesn't want anything more to do with Banana. He's getting dinked. But he gets through his troubles. Insta-dinked. That's the worst feeling on a pistol round. To get instantly dinked at the start, it's just the worst feeling. Because then you feel useless. Like you can't have an impact because you don't have any ability to take even body shots. But they are gathering up for the grand approach onto the A bomb site. And grand it should be. It's got some Tech 9, a Tech 9 in the mix, a Shrek 9. You have Rickeh though with his 9 health, ready for the players moving quickly onto the position. But look at that, emag spamming that USP down from the pit. Does eventually get taken down by the Tech 9. And James with a big job to do. Athletico close to saving this start of this one, and they will do it. They save the start of the match, the start of the second half, sorry, and they get the pistol. So now a huge sigh of relief must be sounded by them as they now are able to like just sit back. We got the Galils, we got our Tech 9 still. We can just gotta play smart. Just gotta play smart. Nobody needs to just go off by themselves. Let's try to use our grenades. Let's try to just play properly here because they cannot afford to give anything away at this point. They need everything, every edge. And we got a stack from Immunity as well. Ooh, wow. DevK gets one through the wall there. SnypeR peeking for some info. And Rickeh is alone. Completely alone here on Banana. Not with any ability to take any damage either. Doesn't have armor or helmet like the rest of his teammates. Nice peek there from DANZ. Capitalizing on the distracted player there. But, good damage done onto him in return, and they're going to just bum rush the B bomb site. Now we've got Rickeh there. But Rickeh, there's nothing for him to do here. He's going to try to get himself some headshots. In fact, he will get even a frag. Didn't even see where he was being attacked from. Take down with the spray through the smoke. That's DANZ down. And emag and Rickeh left. Just emag now. Got the P250. If he can make his way to construction, he might be able to find a frag actually. So, he's got some good angles to work with. He could just wait here though as well. He is dangerous. He is dangerous in this position. He can't really go onto the site, but as far as exit capabilities go, he's dangerous. And he can try to just... Oh, he's just going to step out and die, but yeah, I mean, he could have taken some positions there to try to catch them as they left the site, but there you go. Athletico, 7-10 of Immunity. So you know, from a numbers perspective, it's not looking that bad. Only 3 rounds behind. But it's all about when Immunity can get the ball rolling. It did take them a long time to do that on CD side of Cash. There's the pre-nade. Ooh, good damage done there. That's very strong indeed. FACEIT and PeteyG very, very low now. And we do have Haz ready. You can see the CT aggression. They wanted to push, while at the same time get that crossfire from Banana and from middle. Pick off even another player here. PeteyG goes down finally, and FACEIT down as well. Haz is incredibly low as well. Immunity might just be able to win this round. It is all on Rickeh with 6 health now, so perhaps scratch that thought, but you never know. He's going to be able to pick up a P2000 here. He's going to get rid of the element of surprise that the silencer can offer you. There he goes, just no bullets around the corner. DevK is going to end him. So Rickeh unable to do anything there, but they got a lot of damage. They got some cash from the kills. As measly as $300 might seem, it is always going to be an extra smoke, an extra grenade or a PT50. You can do a lot with $300 in this game. And we're going to see Rickeh with the AWP. Immunity now. Ready with their buy round. We don't have a challenge on middle, really, as we've seen. And that's smart against Athletico, because they are pretty quite aware that FACEIT is AWPing at the moment, and Rickeh is going to get a pick to the apartments. So good work there, locking down the apartments from Immunity. Ooh, DANZ with the mid push, going to catch Haz off guard, and we have a very bad situation now for Athletico. They're all huddled around Banana, but the defense has not been touched anywhere on the map. Still very strong as it was at the start of the round. It is just as strong now. SnypeR looking for that boost on the logs. Here they go. They're getting ready to go now. SnypeR still waiting for that boost on the logs, but it's not going to come. But they are going to push the bomb side. Here goes the grenades. FACEIT the first man in here, looking for the pick for the AWP. This is very good news for it. It's hard to make those shots, but wow, he's going to get the second too. That's a great entry there. How do they do it? I mean, they've got 3 guys still alive. They've lost nobody. They've taken down 3 players immediately. Incredible work here from Athletico. How do they do it? Rickeh there with the AWP looking in, but he needs emag to do something from Banana to move closer here. emag's going to go in, and he can't find anything. They're hiding. They're the heat and poly set up at the back of the site, and it's going to be a retreat. So Athletico, insane take, and this is what happens when you have a really good AWPer. It's kind of hard. It takes a lot of focus and practice to be able to pull off shots like that, but being able to entry frag with the AWP when you're in spots like that is really strong, really strong. And Immunity, they have to worry about that now, and they're actually going to go and force it up, which is quite smart actually. As they still have a lot of cash, or had a lot of cash. Ooh, a quick little peek there. Immunity, Rickeh. Still very tentative stuff here. They started off with 4 on the A side because they wanted to get Rickeh peeking middle and then returning to Banana eventually. And Athletico are just very happy to let Immunity run the map. Be, just happy to let them peek. Happy to just sit defensively and let Immunity eventually fall back to defensive positions, which is now what has happened. They haven't put any effort towards apartments though, have Athletico. Immunity have shown propensity to actually get in apartments as well. I'm going to see the push coming in onto B. PeteyG ready with the smoke. In they go, and the flash as well. Here goes Chris, looking for the entries. They do smoke off the side here to get the immediate plant. SnypeR in with a single frag with the FAMAS. There's Rickeh, put to a very hard shot. He cannot connect. Slovenian is deep. On construction, the spray works, and emag is alone now. Over by CT spawn. able to pick up one, but that's going to be it. Retreat now and just let the bomb just explode. And Immunity getting actually kind of crushed here on some of these T rounds, and this is what we were talking about before. Athletico, they've got a pretty solid T half on Inferno. They're good at making the entries. They're good at getting map control when they want it. They're good at constructing these pushes and forcing the CTs back. They're also good at receiving aggression from the CTs. They seem like a pretty solid T side, and it's very encouraging to see that. It's definitely a mark of a team that's done its work. It's definitely a mark of a team that has some chemistry as well, I would say at least. There it is, fake down. Rushing with the AWP through apartments. We saw him do this before. It's very uncommon, but he might just actually find a pick here. Pistols for Immunity at the moment. Not much to work with, but emag with the M4, we've seen what they can do with this in a previous round. Very, very aggressive on Banana. And Athletico kind of giving it up at the moment. PeteyG tossing in a grenade. Is there a resmoke for that though? Is he going to be able to spot one player? It's James going to go down there. There could be a repeat coming from SnypeR. In fact, it will, but he is going to get tagged and fall back here. He can't die there. We do have to push coming in now towards A. Here goes Rickeh. Great peek. Nade in hand. Thank you for the AK. This goes down. Ready to get the bomb down on the site now. DevK going to open up onto emag with a nice entry. Rickeh ready to go for the peek now. He needs to be very... Ooh, he needs to time this well. He already gave away his position now. They're looking for him. He does win the one-on-one in apartments. 8 kills coming in. SnypeR and Rickeh. 2. Spray down from DevK. Good enough. Pulls out the Tech 9. Runs out of bullets. SnypeR pulling out the pistol as well. The P250 and the Tech 9 to battle. And DevK wasting time expertly. There it is, the kill coming in. And he will save the round for Athletico. They are beasting on the T half. They had a terrible CT side, but now they're inflicting what Immunity inflicted onto them in a very effective way at the moment. It was a close round, but the way that they're putting themselves into these positions to win these rounds consistently has been very impressive from Athletico. Obviously, that was very well done by Immunity, having a terrible buy, but still, Athletico coming out with the W's in these rounds. And 11-10 now the score. We do have, once again, a very passive, slow start to things. Have to see if Athletico decide to push a little bit faster in one of the future rounds. Obviously, they've set a pace right now. That's what they've done. They have, they've said to Immunity, okay, look, we're gonna slowly allow you to peek us. We're gonna condition you to understand that we are more patient than you. We're more patient than you. If you try to peek us, we are going to shoot you in the face with an AWP, with an AK. We're going to have positions to cover your aggression. So they're going to kind of condition them out of wanting to go for aggression. And then if they switch up the pace in the future, it is an opportunity for them to really surprise Immunity. But we'll have to see if they're able to make this push work. So far, SnypeR in a sick position with that M4, spraying him down. Doesn't need any more bullets than the 20 there. Picks up the AK, and PeteyG spraying through the smoke for some kind of a return, but he won't get anything. SnypeR wants more. He's hungry for more. There's one more play. He wants that ace. He's going to charge down, fake Dan for the ace. And fake Dan, he is not going to let him have it. There it is. Takes down SnypeR. His run cut to an end as the time runs out in the round, and Athletico unable to move there. It was perhaps too telegraphed, perhaps too well, just generally too well handled by Immunity. Just SnypeR standing in the smoke. It always looks so easy when you see these players just going for these plays, standing in front of the smoke with the M4 in hand, just throwing a flash into the smoke as they rush in. Looks easy, and Athletico. Will this distract them? We do have a fairly beefy push-up second mid, actually. They're taking their time. They are quite slow about it, but it is pretty much everybody up second mid and in through the T apartments. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have in store here. It looks like they want to go for a bit of a set play onto the A site. So let's check out some of these nades. PeteyG in the position for a smoke here. Now let's see, this is an arch smoke? There it goes, an arch smoke indeed, is what we see. So push coming in. James with a nice frag onto Haz, backs away, gets the second one, gets another one. That's more and more frags for James, as he is hungry as well now. DANZ coming in for the finish, and it is the bomb down now. And that crossfire is surely going to be impossible to break here. So Chris is going to try and fail. 12 to 11, and Immunity bring back a grip to the map. It was slipping away from them. Athletico were looking really good. They were looking like they were in control of everything, of every factor on the map. But now Immunity are looking much, much better now that they've managed to pull out a round. And they've had some really nice save rounds where they've done a lot of damage. Definitely their confidence is high again. Now forcing Athletico to save. So Immunity should be coming 3 rounds away very soon from winning the map. And the $1,000 that is up for grabs here for the FACEIT Oceania launch tournament. So once again, slow round. Athletico looking for any picks that they can find. That's a really nice smoke. Very easy to throw that smoke, obviously middle banana smoke. And you can see Rickeh so close. Rickeh puts the test again, close range with the pistol. Easy pickings. They're going to miss the close range shot, get gunned down by Haz with the block. Haz going to pick up ooh, nice from DevK there on James. Haz picks up the AWP and Athletico out of nowhere pick up a round. I don't even understand. All they did was just run at them from apartments, and they managed to find the kills. It is chaotic, to say the least, and the AWP going down to the Glock, held by Haz, I think it was. So, yeah, that's rough. That's really rough to lose a round like that. Immunity were looking strong. Now they're on the brink of ecoing themselves. So this game is just this game is anyone's guess at this point. It would be a big, big win for Athletico to take down Immunity in a best of 3 here. We do have Chris is falling back away from Banana, as we do have Immunity once again not confident to go for these aggressive banana plays. They prefer to just sit just behind the car on the choke point and play reactively. See Athletico moving up for a B play again. Last time it was SnypeR with the M4 that was able to take all of them down immediately. But can they avoid that this time? Can they avoid a guy standing from behind the smoke? It is actually Rickeh that's on the angle. This is going to be very, very dodgy here for Fake Dan. Surely he won't make this happen. SnypeR's going to go in though, and look at that instant trade coming in from Rickeh, but the cost, it's too high. They lose 2 players for just 1, and that's the bomb down. Athletico are looking amazing right now. Post-plant setup, they've got years to get this post-plant setup. Look at this. It is acknowledged by Immunity. They're just going to sit back and be like, all right, guys, you've got this round. We will save our rifles. We understand there's no way that we can retake this, and we can see that like even going for the hunt here could be well, they should look for these guys that should remove these weapons. They could really afford to lose everybody for this, because I think the implications are pretty huge if the CTs lose all these weapons, because they can't buy the next round, and if they obviously lose one of the weapons, it's just over for them in the next round. And that's it. Wow, he's just jumping with the M4. Actually picks up a kill there. So they removed 1 at least. Athletico, PeteyG found that, I found that really funny as well. Athletico now, they know that there's only going to be 2 weapons alive for Immunity. They know that. So what is their approach going to be here? I mean, if you think about this kind of situation, you've got to be really careful. There's lots of different ways to play this. I mean, there's one theory, of course, that you can apply, which is having both the weapons on one site. So, for example, okay, they split the weapons up, but the theory of having both on one site is that, say, you have both on B, then you have a really like strong defense on B, but and if A gets taken away from you, then you can save your rifles, and your teammates can still buy in the following round. But you actually, that's one very common way that teams handle this kind of a situation. Obviously, splitting up the rifles like this can be dangerous, obviously, because if you lose the rifle, then that rifle's gone, and you didn't have the support of another rifle. Like, your defense is kind of like spread and weaker. But we'll see the picks coming in now as they just make their push up middle, and they're all together. This is their approach here, just all together. They don't want to get caught off here by these pesky. They know there's one rifle left here, up on the outside somewhere. DANZ can actually get the kill as well. So emag might just be able to pull this one off. Chris in the library by the fridge does do the peek and finds the kill. DANZ there in the site. He wants to get this defuse, but he knows there's 2 players there. He knows fake DANZ is there. Goes to the peek. Surely can't get both. They do get both, and now it's all on PeteyG. There's the defuse there. He's going to go for the spray down on the emag. He's got to spray down the player through the boxes, and he's not going to get it. DANZ is going to get the kill, but he doesn't have the time. No kit. Oh, absolutely gutting there for DANZ. No kit, and Athletico move 2 away from taking the match as they win that round by the bomb exploding. And it's very rough for Immunity right now. Obviously, they still have weapons, but it could all be over. It could all be over for them. All right, then. We have a pause. We have a pause coming in the next round. We have a player who timed out. So that's that could be a way back into the match for Immunity. I hesitate to say. Obviously, you got to pause in the freeze time. Got to pause in the next freeze time now. Alright, so Athletico and Immunity. Immunity walking a tightrope right now. The razor's edge. 1 foot wrong and they'll feel the consequences immediately. And FakeDan able to pick up the kill onto James. He's going to send around Rickeh there from over towards the B side, guarded alone. As they have to spread somebody. Going to keep 3 on A though. And Athletico just waiting here. They managed to actually get all their players together at the bottom middle. They just have to push together. Haz is looks to be kind of back in the match. This is kind of funny to watch actually. Obviously, I imagine he'll be sorting his internet out, reconnecting after this round. But here we go, the push coming in now onto the A bomb site. Smokes down onto the blue truck. We will have spray coming in from SnypeR. 2 frags. Beautiful stuff there. And that's going to be an easy defense now. There's just 2 players remaining. Fake down with the AWP goes down to Rickeh. And now we've got Haz who can't even move. He can't even move. So guys, we're going to have, I think, a bit of a pause whilst Haz sorts this out. So we are going to... we're going to have a quick pause whilst this Haz situation gets sorted out. Guys, we'll take a very short break. We'll be right back. After this, go to the bathroom, sort out your refreshments. This is going to be crazy.
G2A.com, the best video game store ever! Fast as lightning, solid as a rock, cheap as duck! What's more, you can sell on it because it's also a marketplace. Remember G2A.com, the best video game store ever!
esportsbets.com, the service where
Alright guys, we're back. We're back into the match. And we do have, of course, 14-13 scoreline here. Athletico and Immunity facing off. You didn't miss a thing. Don't worry. Alrighty then. So Athletico defying all odds, potentially to take a map, take this map and perhaps the $1,000 home against Immunity. It's looking good for them right now. Quick check of the money, we can see both teams in dire straits economically. Rickeh to open up with a nice defensive AWP shot onto DevK, and that is going to really slow things down here for Athletico. There goes Chris and DevK though. The smokes raining down upon all the angles that they need, but still a good defense set up here. You can see the pit play is fantastic from emag there, and SnypeR chiming in as well, coming in for that that frag. Haz is the last man standing, and he is, as you can see, still having lag issues, as it might be a DDoS indeed. So it's really heartbreaking when stuff like this happens. But yeah, we just have to wait and see if this can get resolved. But Haz is still trying to play it out with ridiculous lag and spikes. He's managed to keep himself alive somehow, but his team is going to have to actually eco. So it's well, we'll just have to continue as they do. Actually, okay, well, okay, they're not going to continue. They're going to pause again. Oh no, they unpaused. I'm losing track of what's happening. Losing track. Either way, guys. I mean, it's 1 PM now, so I imagine lots of European viewers have tuned in at this point. And welcome to the stream if you have. It's our first Oceanic stream ever. Show match to celebrate the launch, or a tournament to celebrate the launch of FACEIT in the Oceanic region. It's a nice nade actually. Pretty good nade. I did a lot of damage to SnypeR there. They are spot on with these grenades. And eyeing up this push onto B at the moment. We do have a defense coming in here. James ready there, but has to fall back because of the flashes. And fake that immediately, snapping to SnypeR's head there with that P250. Rickeh coming in with the AWP, looking for the shots. That's a nice flick there. Does remove one player from the mix, but there are 4 more to find. Athletico could be moving on to match point here. After the P250. Nice spray down DANZ there, and he gets caught between 2 players. Well played there to Athletico. Players serving them wonderfully. That's another kill for Chris. And Rickeh's got to get the hell out of there, but he's being chased down on Speedway. He cannot bunny his way to safety, and it's going to be a match point for Athletico, who have demonstrated an incredibly good T-half of Inferno. You can see this, the way it went there. 10 for Immunity on their T-half, and it's 10 now for Athletico. So still the money, still the weapons, but very limited grenades. Well, no grenades, 2 smokes. They have 2 smokes. That is depressing on Inferno. Very depressing indeed. It's going to be down to hitting these shots and playing well as a team, having good setups together, covering each other, flashing for each other, although there are only 2 flashes and they're both on emag. You can see he's on the pit there. Quickly check out, once again, SnypeR's position. He does like to be here. Very often we see SnypeR there. They're playing very defensively here. This is, again, very common for what we've seen from Immunity so far. Just trying to bait out some more smokes, no doubt, from DevK. Going to be throwing in the nades, maybe take some shots, apply some more pressure. There are the nades actually, but the bomb, of course, is towards A. And here it is. There is a rotation forced from Rickeh. That's the AWPer there. And in that window, they might be able to get themselves out on middle. It's beautiful work here from Athletico, playing with the CT positioning with these fakes. And that's just all they need is to get through. They're on quad right now. Through onto the pit now, and emag's there close with the FAMAS. We'll get the frag. DANZ gets a kill as well. Immunity looking to tie it up. And, oh, they're going to get sprayed down DANZ gets one. There's just one more left, and he goes down as well. No frags at all found. So MR3 overtime coming up between these two teams. And, well, there is still a chance. There is still a chance for for Immunity to actually win this one. I thought for a moment that Athletico just had it in the bag. They're on a roll on the T half. I mean, of course, has sort of having some issues, but still. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, a lot of people are excited to see what the Australian teams have to show. And so welcome the Europeans, as it is 1 PM in Europe now. Well, 1 PM GMT is 2 PM actually in I guess in Central European time. But here we go, kicking off the beginning of the overtime, the first overtime between these two teams. Athletico and Immunity here, playing for $1,000. That is what this overtime is, $1,000. So there is PeteyG. He's ready to boost teammate. It's going to be DevK there, looking for that shot onto car. But Immunity has seldom pushed anybody to car. They've done a mid-smoke, but they rarely ever go car. I don't know if I've even seen it. We do have another pause incoming, it would seem, from Athletico. We do have a router restart incoming. Of course, you know, these guys taking this incredibly seriously, as they should. There's a lot on the line here. DevK to be the front man there, SnypeR, before he had done so much damage here. Got to pick his moment to spray very wisely, because he is only that M4A1S. It's a very good gun, but the only drawback is that you have 20 bullets. That's the only drawback. Okay, missing the flip shot there, missing through the smoke. That's going to mean that the T's are moving full force onto the A-bomb site. And he's there, over by Pit. They haven't removed him yet, or smoked him, or done anything really that much. Well, a bit of damage, and there he will go down. DevK finally dealing with him, but not before he put in the kills. That could just be the difference here for Immunity. And it very well might be. James is following it up with a kill onto DevK. And they are wrapping around, but lining up there. FACEIT gets one kill onto SnypeR. There's one more jumping around Rickeh. And oh, what a switch there from the target 1 to target 2. James gonna go down. FACEIT with wonderful play. And Athletico, they're showing exactly why they got this far. So another pause incoming whilst the router restart takes place. And yeah, just to remind those who were expecting James to be here as well, he's obviously not here. He's in San Francisco because he needs to get more weird props. But also he's doing some Street Fighter stuff, I believe. So that's where James is. So there you go. Because I know a lot of people, they come here for James. Well, you can follow the channel and you get notified every time we go live, and you'll probably see him lurking around. I do believe we are going to be casting together on Wednesday. We should at least be on Wednesday nights, our nights / early morning for the G2A North American semi-finals. I think it's Mousebaz and Lunatic we might be doing. I have to double check that. Oh, no, Mousebaz and Talked. There we go. Mousebaz and Talked will be that match. So that should be the next time that I go live with James. But this is, if you just joined us again, the FACEIT Oceania launch tournament. If you're like, wait, who are these? Like, I'm just tuning in. Like, who are these teams? Like, well, these are some of Australia's finest teams. Of course, Immunity, arguably first, second best team in Australia. You know, recently taking down Vox. And Athletico, they've been having some fantastic matches today as well. So it's pretty monumentous for them, achievement-wise, to actually take this one against Immunity. Obviously, it's very hard to account for stuff like DDoSes. We've been plagued by it the last year or so. It's something that seems to be somewhat just, well, I don't know. It's actually, I'd rather not really talk about DDoS and give it exposure and attention. But either way, I think we should be jumping back in the next 30 seconds or so. So don't go anywhere. We'll be sticking here, and this match now in overtime is for $1,000 between these two teams. Immunity, they've they've been struggling. They've been struggling a lot against the T side of Athletico, who seem to just be able to find these picks, these entries, just seem to keep on coming. Because one thing that's that Immunity remind me of is they're trying to play kind of the NIP, or at least the old pre-Makalele style of play on Inferno, which is just this very, very defensive, very, very reactionary, super defensive style holds on A and B, just not really like playing that pushy. The most aggressive you'll see is like a mid smoke on banana, but not even to take card, but just to sit back and just to deny a bit more banana from them. So it's been interesting to see how they've been playing that out. But it's like we're unpaused now and we're going to go in. So that said, we are still with some CT rounds for Immunity. And I think, of course, if they were to push, it would be very surprising. But I think they felt pressured, like really heavily pressured in many of these rounds. Their economy has always been against the ropes. So aggression is not really the thing that you think about when you're on the CT side. And you're like, well, our money really sucks. And we just barely managed to afford these weapons. Let's go and run it through. But that said, they are going to go for a deep banana smoke. And I approve dramatically. It's a bit of a mix-up for them. But it's very effective. Very, very effective. Ooh, they are pushed. Oh, we can't actually see the smoke. That is hilarious. I don't know if you guys caught that exactly, but smoke wasn't visible for a second there. So it just looked like they were just standing there looking at them, but they couldn't really see them. I love that. It's so funny. The best is when someone's moving in the smoke and you can't see the smoke and the guy's looking at him. So it just like looks like they're looking at each other but not doing anything. It's great. Anyway, back into the match. We have Athletico slowly pushing their way up middle. Grenades coming in. The flash, nice flash over there for Arch. And now they're falling back, trying to run the fake. But look at this. Rickeh is there watching for that. Athletico, ooh, nice shot by Rickeh. And Athletico have had a generally slow pace here, so Immunity have been respecting this fake a lot. And another nice shot there by Rickeh. What a catch by the AWP. And now it's all on Chris. He's there with the AK. James will finish him off, and we'll have ourselves 16-16. Alrighty then. Open either side. Fake Dan and Rickeh. Rickeh is actually Molotov, so it looks like they're going to play aggressively again, potentially, or perhaps not. The way Iberpower effectively would, and actually, well, many teams, I wouldn't actually credit it to any team specifically. I've seen it from lots of different teams, actually. But you have one player. You have one player who smokes deep banana from TT spawn, and then you have two players who the two players running to banana. The first one does a deep incendiary, and the other one does a close incendiary. So that if they try to push through the smoke, they will die. They will die, and that allows you to safely push close to the smoke. That's a really nice way to try to play that incendiary strat on banana, but they're going to go for the push. You have a SnypeR taking some frags here. Let's go down immediately though. Rickeh smoked off, and it's a great smoke, in fact, denying him completely any vision of the T's. He can't see anything. This is terrible for Rickeh right now. Okay, there's no good points about that. It's terrible for Rickeh, and he will in fact die, and this is going to give Athletico a very strong defense. There is one hope, and that is the fact that construction is being held by James here. This is the only way they can get the site back, is by having this area. And he will win the one-on-one against Haz. Coming in from DevK though, as that bomb ticks away. Comes James. Ran around the corner, catches DevK. One-on-one now, and emag to fall, and Athletico to take the round. Now, the worrying thing is that Athletico's T-half has been so much more powerful than their CT half that I'm worried for them as soon as they switch onto CT. And it was actually MR5 actually, not MR3. It would seem, so I apologize for the misinformation there, but obviously you can see as well yourself. And the push is coming up here, slowly going to be able to edge for these peaks. Ooh, oh no, SnypeR going to get caught. That push up with no real nades to show warning. SnypeR just had his nade out, just running willy-nilly. In comes PeteyG, looking for the pick onto Arch side. Gonna give the bomb up, but there it is. Picked up by Haz, only to be dropped immediately thanks to emag. FakeDan able to put it to a 2-on-2. With that bomb down, it's gonna have to be a good performance here from DANZ, who is standing over by Pit, and it is more likely that for them to go towards the A side at this point. But they're just waiting for the smokes to go away, just playing it slow. It's always really nice to use the time. Forcing the other player for the CT to rotate. Rickeh has to get an angle onto B, just has to, in case they just sprint towards B. One of them going from the balcony. And DANZ is in a very good position. Could save the round here for immunity. As the nades come in. Does get the first kill. Down, and the response is there. FakeDan hits the shot. He's got enough time to get the bomb, but the plant is going to be close here. Rickeh has to go close. He heard the plant. Ready for the shot. Spots it. Oh, can't make it happen. FakeDan gonna pull it off. That's a 1v2 there. Very well played. And we can see that he is beasting it right now for his team. 31 frags. But he hasn't got more points despite having a bunch more frags than DevK. Always fun looking at the overtime stats because everyone has so many kills in overtimes. It's good. It's good to see that. FakeDan just missing the shot. Oh no, he got the shot. He actually, I think, wallbanged him for a teammate there. It felt like, I think. But either way, SnypeR at the top of bananas going to deny that from them. They've been playing well on these banana denials here. And Athletico could push them out if they wanted to. There's some good nades from just a few players, but that smoke is just too annoying. They need to wait for the smoke to go away. Immunity getting really aggressive here, standing right behind that smoke. This is going to be quite a surprise here. Oh, but Chris with some good prediction, good spray through the smoke. He's going to pick up a kill onto SnypeR. In goes Rickeh though, gets the trade. And very risky move. Only one frag to reward him, and now Immunity in trouble. Athletico continue this trend. It's as if they just have the number of the defense of Immunity. They just have their number. And there you go. 19-16 and a worrying start. A very worrying start there for Immunity into this overtime. I've seen so many times when the underdog team gets to is about to win a match, then there's a crazy comeback from the favorites, and then they get the overtime, and then the underdog is about to win, and then they lose. I've seen that happen so many times, but it's you never know. It's always really exciting. There's deep banana smoke. Oh no, actually no, that was I'm completely wrong. They're gonna go for the car smoke again. So a new approach here for this round. They're mixing it up a lot more in banana at the moment, which is than Immunity were. Athletico have a more diverse set of strats, but that doesn't necessarily mean it increases their odds exactly at winning the rounds. Obviously, if there's more moving parts, things can get a little bit complicated, but you can see that they got a pretty good setup here. Smoking that one off. And Immunity, they do take their time on their T-halves. emag actually quite far out here. And his teammates are flashing for him to have safer peaks, which is nice. And Athletico are very happy to sit very far back. They've pulled all 4 players back here. And look at the movement here. Look at the movement from SnypeR, crawled all the way behind the smoke. They got him to this position just because of nades. That is absolute. Oh my god! Oh, if he was undetected there, that would have been amazing. FakeDan gonna get a pick there with the AWP as they try to make their way into the B bomb site, but they know exactly what's up. Athletico looking very solid right now. Look at this on the minimap. They're swarming them now, but the spray down from emag gonna take down DevK. But it's all on emag. I don't like his odds right now. Pinned in. Maybe he had to take a shot. That's a really nice shot there, but there's a lot left to be desired. And so we do have the victory going to Athletico, who now are on match point. It could all be over here in just one round, and Haz is going to celebrate by buying a Scar. Getting that auto sniper, the blat blat. It's coming out to play. The blat blat blat. As we are going to see FACEIT go for the peek down middle. Let's get flashed. Very good to flash him out there. I have to really give it to Immunity. They've got some great nade work. Really solid nade work. Has already getting taken down by James though towards Banana, and problems could be in for PeteyG. Oh my goodness, he loses his head. Banana defense crippled. Now DevK with a massive task. They're going to be pushing in towards middle. They do have also Chris over towards arch side, but DevK, if they go for the push here, it's all on him. The pit player so key on A defenses. Even if they get smoked off, they can still do so much damage. They got FACEIT alone on B, so they have a workable setup here. It's not ideal, but it's workable. And Immunity kind of splitting up all over the place. They're going to try to sell a bit of a fake here. They've read the situation very well. They understand that there should be, with 3 players left, there should be 1 left on B. So it gives them the best chance. But it is an AWPer, and it is FACEIT, who has been racking up the frags with the AWP. He's going to be able to get back to safety. There is surely no way to plant this now. There's good movement there from DANZ. FACEIT, aware that he could be getting flanked. I'm going to go down. He's going to go for the peek. Gets the shot. FACEIT knows he's being flanked here through construction. Gets the next shot as well. FACEIT on a 4 kill. There's one right behind him, and he's not going to get the ace. But Athletico, they've done it. They have done it. They've beaten Immunity in a best of 3 for the FACEIT Oceania launch tournament. That's $1,000 to Athletico. Congratulations to them. And they did it with a brilliant performance. Really impressed by this. Great Counter-Strike action here from Australia. And I mean, I'm lost for words, really. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I mean, this was all to celebrate the fact that FACEIT are launching into the Oceanic region. So if you are from the Oceanic region, then please go to FACEIT.com, try out the platform, give your feedback on any way you so desire. There's also ways to make support tickets for feedback as well on the site directly too. And thanks so much for watching. I hope all you Europeans, so tripping my words, actually enjoyed that as well. Getting to see some action from Australia. It's not every day that we get to see that, so I'm really happy. I'm just really thrilled that we could do that. So, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to check out g2a.com as well. We've been supporting us too. We've got that's coming up, a semi-final coming up. Mousepaz and Talk with me and James on Wednesday night / Thursday morning. So follow the channel. You get notified when we go live for that. But that is all from me for now. We'll see you next time.